I've finally made it to Da Nang, but the journey here from Ho Chi Minh, total chaos. First, a 3-hour delay, then panic over my power bank. Just before boarding the flight, I nearly lost my wide-angle lens for my camera. Was I ever going to make it here? Let's rewind to the start and see what happened. This is where it all began, in the middle of Saigon, trying to catch a domestic flight to Da Nang. So what really happens when you fly domestic in Vietnam? And how is it different from an international flight? And what English phrases do you really need at the airport? From check-in, to security, to boarding. Stick with me, I'll show you the real journey step by step. And I'll share with you the English you need along the way. I used an app called Grab to book my taxi to the airport. I'm in the Grab on the way to the airport. Simple trip, right? But what could go wrong?
Terminal lunch.
Terminal lunch? No mate, Terminal 1. I'm flying to Da Nang.
To Da Nang. Okay.
Will the driver take me to the right terminal? Will check-in be smooth? Will my flight be delayed? Come with me, let's find out. Alright, I've made it to the airport, but this is where the adventure really begins. Airports can be stressful. Long lines. Will I find the check-in desk? At least I'm at the right terminal. This is domestic departures. I've got to find the departure board to see which counter my flight uses. Looks like check-in for my flight is I, J or K. But oh no, my flight is delayed. If you're flying with VietJet, with these machines you can check in and print your boarding pass. But I still need to drop off my luggage. After waiting for half an hour, I finally dropped off my luggage. The staff were friendly and spoke a bit of English. So now I'm all checked in and I've got my boarding pass. This is security. This is where they scan us and check our bags. You can ask, do I need to take off my shoes? Does my laptop need to be taken out my bag? Well, security always makes me nervous. Did I leave something in my bag? Have I got any liquids, sharp objects? Maybe I left my power bank in my check-in luggage. Well, now I'm hungry and I want Vietnamese food. Hi, please can I have beef pho?
Number 1. You want some juice? Some drink?
Yes please, can I have mango juice?
We have orange juice and mushroom. Mango not available.
Okay, orange juice please.
Orange juice. Medium size or less?
Just medium.
Medium. You want sugar?
No sugar.
No sugar. Ice?
Yes please.
Lão one. 243.
$243,000 for a beef pho and orange juice? Yeah, that's airport prices for you. Now I need a coffee. Well, this place is empty, so hopefully I don't have to wait long. Xin chào, café sua. So the first few steps are complete. I made it from the hotel to the airport terminal. I've checked in, got my boarding pass, made it through security, found some food, eaten a beef pho, I got a coffee. My flight is delayed by an hour and a half, so I have plenty of time. Just my worry now is that my power bank is in my luggage. And now it's time to enjoy my coffee and read my book. The time now is 1500 hours or 3 p.m. So I still have 2 hours and 20 minutes until boarding. If I don't find somewhere to charge my phone, it's gonna die by the time we arrive. Found the place to charge up my phone. I was only on 40% battery, so it's a handy spot. What's the longest delay you've ever experienced? Let me know in the comments. Well, this gives me more time to go and check out the shops. Do you want to see what's in a shop in the airport in Ho Chi Minh City?
Rice paper.
Rice paper.
Yeah. This is mango chocolate.
Oh wow.
Try it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, try it. Your finger.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Sure.
Wow.
And this is macadamia. Vietnam macadamia chocolate. Yes, sir.
Delicious. Thank you.
Okay, try it. Okay.
What's the best seller?
Yes, sir. This is coconut candy. Some flavor. And durian.
All right.
Oh, I love durian so much. Good. Yeah.
I'm still wondering about my power bank. Did I leave it in my checked luggage? Is it going to be going on the plane? Will we die? Will the plane crash? What kind of souvenir can I find? I like fridge magnets.
Welcome to Sasco.
I have a lot of time. My flight is delayed by 2 hours.
2 hour delay. I wish you will fly on time.
Do you have a magnet? Like a fridge magnet?
Right here we have a lot of magnet. But for Ho Chi Minh symbol we have
Yeah, for
Bonita.
Ho Chi Minh.
Not much. But in this one we have this is Ho Chi Minh.
From my country.
Yeah. From UK, sir.
UK, yeah. British biscuit.
Alright. Can you drink?
No, I don't drink. I'm teetotal.
Yes.
How about you?
A little. You get it, sir?
This one, yeah?
Yes. Can you see price?
Yeah?
It's 109,000 Vietnam đồng.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is W and the chain 350, 70, 80, 91, 391,000.
Perfect.
Sako, thank you.
Just a bit of advice for travellers who are on a budget going through the airport. Bring some food with you, or bring an empty bottle, because there's water refill stations. The Trip.com app shows this flight is often late. Is the flight going to be cancelled? Are we going to make it? According to this flight information display system, we're boarding at gate 7. So where's gate 7? I hope it's not going to be too busy. Wow, yeah, that's pretty busy. Is boarding even going to start? What's happening? Well, boarding started, but they changed it to gate 8, which was actually lucky for me. Now he's going to check my passport and scan my boarding pass. Hooray! Finally! This is the bus that's going to take us from the terminal to the plane. Just got to get on and hopefully we'll be in Da Nang. But this is the moment that disaster struck. I lost the wide-angle lens for my camera. It fell into this gap right here. But luckily, I got help. Vietnamese people can be incredibly kind. One of the airport staff came to my rescue with a broom and he fished out my lens. Still no one stopped me about my power bank. I wonder if it's on the plane. Just gonna put my hand luggage into the overhead locker. I booked a window seat just for the views.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Vietjet Flight 16487 today from Ho Chi Minh to Da Nang City. Flight time roughly about 1 hour. First of all, apologize for the delay due to the late reroute rotation. Runway U is going to be 07 left today after taking off. We are flying through weather and clouds. Strongly recommend and seatbelt fasten while seated throughout the flight. And once we get close to our destination, I'll update you with the latest. For now, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Cabin crew on flight and cross check.
And now it's time for takeoff. You get a bird's eye view of Saigon. I got chatting to the passenger next to me and she subscribed. It's just a 1 hour flight, but we're around 3 hours behind schedule.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Da Nang International Airport, Da Nang City. The local time is 2014 and the outside temperature is around 26 degrees Celsius. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and do not open the overhead lockers until the aircraft has completely stopped and the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. Do take care when opening the overhead lockers. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure that you have all your belongings with you.
Come on. Alright, so we've landed in Da Nang. Now let's see what happens next. Getting off the plane, finding luggage, maybe even customs. But wait, this is a domestic flight, so it's a bit different from international. If this was an international flight, there'd be a queue for immigration and passport control. That can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. But this is baggage claim, and I can see my bag. This is way faster than international flights. Here it is. I wonder if my power bank's inside. I can't believe no one stopped me or said anything about my power bank. Did they find it? Have they been in my bag and taken the power bank out? Well, I'll open the bag when I get to the hotel. Now, the last step is ordering a grab taxi, finding the grab taxi, getting in it and avoiding the scammers. These guys look like scammers. I'll do my best to avoid them. No, thank you. Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright. Finally, I've made it to Da Nang City. Stay tuned to see if I ever find my power bank. See you in the next video.